Welcome to Ironsides. This is the best anti-raid solo bunker 2x1 Rust-based design for the Rust console. This is built to enrich your solo experience and to make any solo experience the best one on any wipe. Worried about zergs camping your door? Don't worry about it, I got you. This is reinforced with a stability bunker and a staircase bunker, and it has all the storage you need inside of a solo base that you could ask for. You have honeycomb furnaces, you have storage boxes everywhere, and it also includes a low TC cost. You only got 14 high quality metal, you have 973 metal frags, and only 50 stone to have the best wipe ever because of the base you have made. And that is the Ironsides. Hopefully you guys enjoy this build. This will last you from the beginning of the wipe all the way to the end and show those zergs what you're made of. And before I forget and I let you guys go, when you're building this base, make sure that the stability bunker goes onto a slope. The rest of the base doesn't have to be built on one, but the stability bunker has to be. Good luck. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another base building video today. Today we're going to go ahead and teach you how to build Ironsides. This is the best anti-raid solo bunker 2x1, and it's a Rust-based design for the perfect solo experience. Now you can fit a duo in here, but it's recommended for solos. It'll be a little cramped with a duo. BPs that you need: square ladder hatch, vertical embrasure, and the reinforced window glass. Let's get into the build. Good luck on your wipe. I hope this little guy does good for you. All right. First things first. Make sure you have a square foundation as low as it can go, and then one raised square foundation in front of it. Go ahead and stone both of those. On the lowered foundation, go ahead and put half walls all the way around it. Stone it off. Once you got that done, you're going to go ahead and put a triangle ceiling down, pointing towards you. Go ahead and stone that off. This is the beginning of our starter base, so this is what you're going to have at first. Alright, now that you got that, once you have that down, you're going to go ahead and have a single doorway frame on your left. Go ahead and make that stone, and then you're going to jump on the triangle frame looking at the door on your right and place down a ramp. The uppermost part of that ramp is going to go into the door. Make that stone, just like so. Now go ahead and wall off your base. And stone it off. Once you got that above the triangle ceiling, you're going to go ahead and put a square one down. Now, in this part of the base, above the single doorway frame, you're going to go ahead and put a floor frame down because I'm assuming you have the ladder hatch. Once you got that in place, go ahead and put down a ladder hatch. Down. Boom. Have the ladder open to where it faces the doorway. Put a lock on it. You're good to go. Now you're going to put your single door down and make it open inward. And I'm using wooden locks for cost efficiency. Go back on your triangle ceiling, and all you need now is a double doorway frame. If you got the garage BP, it'll make this base stronger in the beginning. Put your garage door down, good to go. Now we need a TC. This TC is going to go sideways inside the base, so you're going to have it facing you just like this and put it in the left-hand corner and lock it up. I'll show you what the orientation of that looks like right now. Just like that. Alright, now that's your starter base for the Ironsides. You got roof access on a 2x1. Not many people expect that. Pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead and expand the base, and we're going to add two different types of bunkers together. You're going to have a staircase bunker and a stability bunker. Now, in order to do this, pay attention. Alright, on the front of your door, you're going to go ahead and put a triangle foundation. Once you put that down, you're going to go ahead and jump on top of it. On the right and left, you're going to have another triangle foundation on each side. Go ahead and stone that up. Alright, on the left foundation, you're going to raise a triangle foundation on the right and left. Once you got that, you're going to jump on the raised triangle foundation on the right, and you're going to put down your staircase. Make sure the orientation of the staircase goes in front of the door with the railing. Just like that. Then make it stone. Alright, now you're asking yourself on console, hey, what do I do to open this? In order to open it, you add one more twig staircase on top of it, and that railing here, that's stone, will end up going up. That's only for console. On PC, you have to make the top staircase the same material as the bottom to get it to lift. Anyway, now you're going to go ahead and put 2 full walls behind the staircase. One on the right, one on the left. Make those stone. And 2 half walls, one on each one. Now you're going to the top of the staircase. What you're going to do is put 1 more half wall at the top of it, and you're going to put the hard side of it facing towards your staircase. We'll get to that later. Alright, this is what you should have by now. Alright, now that you got that, here are 2 raised triangle foundations. On the one on the left, you're going to go ahead and put 2 full walls and stone those. The one on the right here, you're going to put a single doorway frame on the left and a full wall on the right. Go ahead and stone those off. Alright, now that you got that done, you're going to go ahead and fill in the ceiling tiles. And then you're going to stone that off. Once you got those stoned off, you can go ahead and seal your front door with a single door. Have it facing inward when you open it. And then behind this, on the opening of our stability bunker, you're going to go ahead and put 1 twig half wall and then 1 full wall on top of that. Go ahead and stone the top wall and bust out the bottom. Now that you got that done, you're going to create your furnace area on the right. And what you're going to do is place 1 half wall on top of another, bust out the bottom one, and stone the top. Now, when you get your 3 furnaces inside here, you're going to go ahead and put 1 quarter wall and then stone it off. Useful honeycomb. Now, for this opening here, in order to make it and reinforce the space more in the iron sides, what you're going to do is put down 1 window frame. Stone that. If you have the vertical embrasure and the reinforced glass, you could put that in here and nobody's going to be going deep on you anytime soon. Now, for you new people to Rust Console Edition, if you've never used the stability bunker before, this is how it's done. Put a half wall at the bottom, leave that twig. Now make sure you have a sleeping bag inside the base before you do this, or you'll never be able to get in your base again. So, twig half wall at the bottom, twig triangle ceiling at the top, and make it whatever resource you want. Typically, people make it armor. What that looks like is the raised triangle foundations, you would make those high quality metal, and the ceiling tile that you just sealed it with, and the one on the left as well. So, you have your stability bunker and your staircase bunker already made. Alright, so we're good to go there. This is what you should have. I'll do a side view. Now to finish off the base, we need a pancake layer on top of the 2x1 we originally started with. What we're going to be doing, and this is why I said put the hard side in for that one. What we're going to be doing here is putting half walls all the way around. And 2 square ceiling tiles on the top. Once you've done that, you've completed the Ironsides base. Now, one concept I do want to allude to is with the staircase bunker, what you need to do is make sure you do this right. Make sure that when you're opening and closing it, you do it properly. Remember that in order to put another staircase on top of the one you have in front of your door on Rust Console, the room has to be 1 wall and a half high. Okay? So that will fit the other staircase on top of it. You're good to go. It will not fit in a 1 wall high room. Okay? Alright, now that we got this done, let's go take a little base tour of the one I actually had done, and I'll show you exactly what I've done to it. This doesn't include cost for honeycomb, so sorry, but you can put your own on. Alright, so for the iron sides, I think you'd grab anywhere between 10 to 15,000 stone in the beginning and about 10,000 wood. You could build it outright. If you got the doors and metal to put on sheet metal doors, great. If you only got wood doors, that's fine as well. Now, you've noticed that I've made the foundations that the staircases are on armored, and what supports the stability bunker I've made armor. Now, you got a triangle foundation in the front to jump on. When you come in, you have your window frame where you can have your window and vertical embrasure. That's 850 HP. That is literally as much as a metal wall. Perfect, right? All right, you have your 3 furnaces on the right, and then you have your stability bunker entrance at the bottom. Now, at the bottom, you've noticed I placed a small box in front of the door. What this does is when you open the bunker, it makes mobility through the bunker faster. Alright, also other features of this base that you need to know how to place are drop boxes. When you place down your half wall to seal your stability bunker and your triangle ceiling tile on the other side, these can impede it if you put it in the wrong area. So typically what I like to say when we have this, if you're looking at this line at the bottom, you want to be at least a couple inches off to the side, and then you can put your drop box. And then same thing on this side, and make sure that this line up here, you do not cross that. Alright, now these are pretty good. I use them as lockers, as kits for when I solo, so I just get my kit and I leave, do whatever. Got a campfire here for comfort. Inside the main base, you have a workbench level 2, TC, carpets for comfort, and you have 4 large boxes with 2 small boxes. You also have 2 furnaces that you start with in the beginning. Another baller feature, well, what I like to call it, is when you open the ladder hatch, if people did go deep and blow up your staircase and your stability bunker, you can still use the ladder hatch to block them from coming in. You cannot fit through here. You could try, somebody could try to push them through, but inside there, nobody can really jump on their head to push them. Up top, we got 3 large boxes with 2 small boxes, so you have plenty of storage. I'd recommend armoring your ceiling tiles to prevent top-down raids in the beginning. Super important. Now, the breakdown of this base is pretty awesome. I think it'll last you a long time as a solo. Now, with that being said, if you look at this in its entirety, it looks pretty like a solid build. Now, I could tell you from experience, if you have both bunkers sealed and everything sealed, windows, vertical embrasures, that this space will cost a total of 23 C4 to door raid and 38 rockets to door raid. Now, when you think about it from raiders' terms, they're not going to spend that much money in the beginning of a wipe, okay? They're not at all. And no, ain't nobody using satchels to go through the front of this base, I can tell you that. One thing to definitely consider, though, is people might hard side, like, raid you and try to hit your core right off the bat. In order to prevent that, metal it all out, armor the ceiling, you're good to go. You can get metal from scrapping things, recycling them, whatever. If you were to put stone honeycomb, the triangle ones around this 2x1, it would literally cost a raider to get into your base, 2 C4 to go through the stone wall, and then 8 C4 to go through the metal wall. If you want to talk in terms of rockets, it's going to cost them 4 rockets to go through the stone, and then it's going to cost them, what is it? Let me think of the number. I think it's 10 rockets. 10 rockets to go through there. The metal? 8 rockets? I don't know. I'm confused. But either way, it's going to be really expensive for the raider. If you built this base right and you did the pancake layer in the beginning, they have to go through 2 floors when they top-down raid you to get to your TC. So you're good to go. Now, the TC cost for this base is 18 high-quality metal, 973 metal fragments, and 51 stone all together. All right, one more thing I had to explain before I let you guys go. So, like I was saying about the staircase for console, on the top, you're going to have a twig staircase, and that's going to raise the armored piece up. And then for PC, you need to make the top staircase the same material, which is armor. The difference is on PC, when you make that armor and you go inside of your base, you're going to have to demo the top staircase. That way it doesn't like cement itself in, right? Another thing on console, and here's a nifty little trick I can teach you. All right, like I was saying before, you put a staircase on top of this one, and that would lift on console because the twig would lift the armor out of the way. Now, if in the top left-hand corner or above the door, if you're looking at the door, you can see it just like this. It'd be in the upper right-hand corner. There's a shotgun trap. If people go deep on your stability bunker because you have it open and you're being lazy, when they come in here, the shotgun trap will seam through the twig. It will shoot the twig, and then it seals your door automatically. So that's my little tip before I let you guys go. I almost forgot about that. That's really important. It's one of the cheapest, best base I've ever built for a solo. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the new wipe. And this is the Ironsides, the best anti-raid solo bunker base 2x1 Rust base design. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye.